Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the world of rare and valuable U.S. quarters. Could a simple 1971 D Washington quarter or a bicentennial quarter make you a fortune? Join us as we uncover the rarest varieties valuable minting, errors, and record-breaking auction sales. Don't miss out. Your spare change could be worth thousands. Stay tuned and subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries. Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the world of rare and valuable U.S. quarters. Could a simple 1971 D Washington quarter or a bicentennial quarter make you a fortune? Join us as we uncover the rarest varieties valuable minting, errors, and record-breaking auction sales. Don't miss out. Your spare change could be worth thousands. Stay tuned and subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries. Here's a detailed overview, structured into 7 paragraphs. On the 1972 D Kennedy half dollar, its rare varieties. Why you won't find any worth millions, no billionaires overnight, sorry. 1. General background, 1972 D Kennedy half dollar. The 1972 D Kennedy half dollar was struck at the Denver Mint with approximately 141,890,000 coins produced, all copper nickel clad. Following the 1971 change from silver, in average circulated condition, it remains worth only its face value of 50 cents. Even uncirculated pieces aren't extremely valuable. A PCG as graded MS60 coin is around $100, and even the finest surviving pieces up to MS65 max out at around $850, -2. The No FG die variety missing designer initials. One of the most significant rarities is the 1972 DNOFG die variety missing Frank Gasparo's initials on the eagle's reverse and error caused by die polishing. Graded MS63, this coin sold for $2,485 in a heritage auction. PCGS identifies it as FS901 and notes it's presently very rare. Few certified examples as high as MS63. 3. Other notable error varieties beyond the No FG piece. Other error varieties exist. Clipped planchettes, die doubling, or struck-through fabric errors appear occasionally. Some of these surface on auction sites with prices in the hundreds or low thousands, for example. Struck-through and clipped examples have sale prices around $500 or $1,700. These remain far from making someone a millionaire. -4. Auction price. Context. According to modern cataloging like Graysheet, Kennedy halves generally range from 80 cents to $1,150. Exceptionally rare graded pieces, particularly 1972 D variants or proofs, may rise to the mid-thousands. Even auction highs don't come close to the 9-figure sums needed for millionaire status. 5. Bicentennial Kennedy halves, 1976. 1776 to 1976, a common myth is that bicentennial half dollars can be worth millions. In reality, clad versions, Phi D S, are usually worth face value 50 cents, $2, and maybe up to $30 in uncirculated condition. Rare silver proofs, 40% silver from 1976 S, might reach hundreds, but not anywhere near $1 million. -6. $1 million and billionaire claims. No documented record shows a Kennedy half dollar clad or silver selling for $1 million or making anyone a billionaire. It's the highest Kennedy sales, for example. 1964 special proofs or early key dates reach tens or hundreds of thousands, not millions. So, if you're hoarding 1972 D Kennedy coins hoping for overnight fortune, prepare for disappointment. -7. What collectors should look for if you're hunting value? Focus on the 1972 D No FG variety. Authenticated and graded, these have brought around $2,500 at auction. Their better-known varieties include die errors, clipped planchettes. Doubled dies, though, most only fetch hundreds, not millions. Beware exaggerated listings on YouTube or eBay. They often imply millionaire status, while showing only $2,000, $5,000 coins. To help you spot these rare varieties, here's a sharp guide video that covers the No FG and other 1972 errors. Conclusion: while a 1972 D Kennedy half dollar in circulated condition isn't worth more than 50 cents, This rare varieties, especially properly graded specimens, can fetch a few $1,000s. No Kennedy halves from 1972 or the Bicentennial series are worth anywhere near $1 million. And definitely none will make you a billionaire overnight. Collect wisely, verify grading, and enjoy the hunteats, the thrill of rarity that counts, not the hype. Here's an in-depth 7-paragraph breakdown on the 1983 D Kennedy half dollar. Whether it could make you a millionaire, spoiler, it won't. And the reality of bicentennial half dollar values. 1. Overview of the 1983 D Kennedy half dollar. The 1983 D Kennedy half dollar was produced at Denver with around 32.47 million struck. Made of standard copper nickel clad, it's common in circulation. Most coins are worth face value 50. Only those in mint state MS condition, no wear or damage, have any collector interest. -2. Value of uncirculated exemplars. Quality. Uncirculated 1983 D coins graded MS67 or MS68 are rare. The top recorded sale is an MS68 piece that fetched $4,230 at a 2016 Heritage auction. Most MS65 coins sell for a few $100s, with raw examples going for around $1, $3, -3, error. Varieties and premiums, several error types exist. Dies, broad strikes. No FG missing designer's initials, collar clashes, off-center strikes, or toning. Some have modest premiums. eBay lists show off-center coins at $150 to $500 broad strikes $500 and clash errors between $70 for $100. None reach 6 or 7 figures, -4. Numismatic reality check reference guides like PCGS, NGC, and Graysheet classify the 1983 D as R1 scarcity common. Only extremely high-grade business strikes MS66, MS67, or standout error coins offer collectability. But again, values remain in the hundreds to low thousands of dollars, millions. -5. Bicentennial Kennedy half dollars. The 1976 Kennedy half dollar features Independence Hall and dual dates 1776 to 1976. Over 521 million were minted in clad form. Circulated coins are worth face value 50 cents, while uncirculated examples might fetch $3, $30 depending on grade. A 1976 DM65 sold for $8,400 in 2024, but that's about as high as it goes. -6. Myth of $1 million half dollars. There are no verified cases of a Kennedy half dollar older or modern selling for $1 million or more. Some rare bicentennial quarters have fetched high prices, but this value doesn't cross to half dollars. The most valuable Kennedy halves top out around $4,000 at $1,000, still far from billionaire territory. -7. What to watch for as a collector to find. Value in 1983 D. Pieces. Seek MS67, MS68 business strikes from the Denver. Mint these can approach $1,000 plus in top grade. Look for error coins like broad strikes. Off-centers, no FGO or die clashes. Rarer errors can reach hundreds, not thousands in value. Remember, Bicentennial Kennedy has especially silver proof scan reach a few $100s. With exceptional clad Ms. 65 selling $8,400? Need visual guidance? Check this video for a detailed look at the 1983 D Kennedy half dollar, including typical genres, high-grade coins, and error varieties. Final verdict, 1983 D. Kennedy clad coins are mostly face value unless expertly graded MS67 plus, up to $4,230. Error varieties are interesting and collectible, but still cap out at hundreds to low thousands. Bicentennial Kennedy has particularly clad business. Strikes rarely exceed $30, though proof or silver ones can hit $200. No Kennedy $1983D or otherwise has ever made anyone a millionaire. So, while these coins hold collector interest and can fetch a few $1,000s apiece, they're nowhere close to yielding billionaire riches overnight. collect smart, but leave the blockbuster fantasies behind. The 1970 1D Kennedy half dollar, minted in Denver, marked a significant transition in U.S. coinage. This year saw the elimination of silver from the half dollar's composition, shifting to a copper-nickel-clad structure, with a substantial mintage. Of over 302 million coins, the 1971D is prevalent in circulation. In typical circulated conditions, these coins hold their face value of 50 cents. However, uncirculated specimens can command higher prices. For instance, coins graded MS-60 Mint State 60 are valued around $7, while those in exceptional conditions such as MS-68 have reached auction prices up to $4,935. A notable error variety of the 1971D Kennedy half dollar involves coins mistakenly struck on 40% silver planchettes intended for earlier issues. These error coins are rare and highly sought after by collectors. One such coin, graded MS-61, fetched an impressive $13,000 at auction in 2018. This significant value underscores the premium placed on minting errors, especially those involving incorrect planchette compositions. The bicentennial Kennedy half dollar, issued in 1975 and 1976 to commemorate the United States' 200th anniversary, features a unique reverse design depicting independence. Holland bears the dual date 1776 to 1976. These coins were minted in large quantities across Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. While most bicentennial halves are common and hold face value, certain high-grade specimens and error coins can be more valuable. One notable variety is the 1976 S. Silver bicentennial Kennedy half dollar, struck in a 40% silver composition and intended for collectors. These coins were not released into general circulation. In uncirculated condition, they can fetch modest premiums. For example, as of February 2025, these coins are valued between $4.85 and $5.25. Circulated condition. High-grade bicentennial halves, especially those graded MS-67 or higher, are particularly sought after by collectors. The highest recorded auction price for a 1976D bicentennial Kennedy half dollar is $2,585 for a coin graded MS-67 Plus. However, such high-grade coins are rare. Most bicentennial halves in lower grades are worth between $1 and $2. It's important to approach claims of bicentennial Kennedy half dollars being worth millions or making one a billionaire overnight with skepticism. While certain rare varieties and high-grade coins can be valuable, documented sales have not reached such astronomical figures. The highest recorded auction prices for these coins are in the low thousands, not millions. In summary, while the standard 1971D Kennedy half dollar is common and holds minimal value beyond its face worth, specific bicentennial halves, particularly those with rare varieties or in exceptional condition, can be more valuable. Collectors should carefully assess the condition, mint marks, and potential varieties of these coins to determine their true market value. For a visual guide on identifying valuable bicentennial Kennedy half dollar varieties, you may find the following video informative. Here's a full 7-paragraph breakdown on the 2023D Kennedy half dollar, including why you won't be a billionaire overnight despite viral $1 million coin myths. Overview. In mintage, the 2023D Kennedy half dollar was struck at the Denver Mint, with a mintage of 27.8 million coins. Like other modern Kennedys, it's made of copper-nickel-clad silver content. In everyday circulation, it's worth its face value around 55 cents, -2. Uncirculated coin value in circulated Denver. Strikes graded from MS-62, MS-65 are common and typically sell for $5, $10. Higher grades command more. An MS-66 can go for $25, and a single MS-69 sold for $60 on eBay, making it the most expensive known 2023D half dollar, -3. Error variety interest modern coins like the 2023D can have various error issues, die scrapes, extra spike, grease strikes, off-center, doubled dies, and repunched mint marks. These errors typically sell for modest premiums, $5, $30. One common error: extra spike. Die scrape recently sold for $4.98 on eBay, -4. Noteworthy. Online sales error and high-grade coins are hitting modest prices. MS69 2023D sold for $60. Grease strike errors listed around $520. Minor die scrape errors for under $10. No sales come close to 6 or 7-figure values. -5, silver, and bicentennial context. There were no silver. Kennedy halves in 2023. Bicentennial issues 1976, though older and clad form rarely exceed $2 to $30. Whereas silver proofs and special mint issues might reach a few $100s, but again, none hit the $1 million mark. -6. Why billionaire claims don't add up. There are no verified instances of any modern Kennedy half dollar, including 2023D, selling for $1 million or making someone a billionaire. Even decades-old rarity claims top out in the tens of thousands, not millions. -7. What to watch for collectors if you're hunting for value in a 2023D coin. You look out for high-grade uncirculated coins, MS67, MS69, $25, $60 plus error coins. RPM doubled die-off center, $10, $60 maximum. Proofs or silver sets. 2023's proofs contain 99.9% silver. These start around $30. Want a video guide? Here's a recent YouTube breakdown explaining 2023 Kennedy half-dollar errors. Grades and values. Final takeaway: the 2023D Kennedy half-dollar is mostly ordinary face value in everyday use. Grade examples or error coins can fetch up to $60, but there's nothing to suggest a 2023D half-dollar could jump to $1 million. Collectors can enjoy these coins, but sanity check any overnight billionaire hype. Let me know if you'd like help spotting specific error types or authentication tips.